Hello everybody, Tradem here, and today I wanted to discuss possible improvements, or like a wish list, as you could say. And I really have one thing that I really want to see from Mad Otter Games. Ooh, I probably shouldn't be here, but oh well, I'm here. And that is making the leveling more interesting by adding random events. Now, villagers and heroes, core leveling isn't bad, but it's not great. It's very standard. Go in an area, kill bounties, do the quests. The quests are usually kill this or gather this. So they're typically nothing insane about them. So I think that adding random events in all the zones with good quality rewards, good XP, would fix a lot of the issues the game has. So, like right now, we are in Elk Meadow. It's a very low level area. It's a level 11. And I don't really have much reason to come back here other than maybe some gathering if I need some lower level materials. But I don't really have a reason to come back. Now, I could rebirth, which I'm actually one level away from my first rebirth. I'm debating if I want to do that or not. But the rebirth system does give you some reason to come back to old areas, but it's no different than when you first went there the first time. You're going to go in there and you're going to leave, and you're not going to be back till your next rebirth. So there's no reason to stay. I hate it when it does that. There's no reason to stay in this area. So what really could fix this is random events just stationed everywhere in every zone. They don't have to be complex. I know the development team is small, so they could start off with some super simple stuff and progress from there. If you've ever played a game called Guild Wars 2, they do the event system exceptionally well. And it's something that I would love to see it in this game. So, like, have like a circle over here and say, hey, yada 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 needs apples. Or they need boars killed, or these molekins, like they need something off of the molekin. I don't know why he keeps doing that. And it's something really basic. It doesn't have to be super advanced, but just to give us some more activities and give really good experience too. That is the important thing, because right now there's a part in the game where you stop receiving main quests, so the major source of your experience gets reduced, and there's like a lot of grinding mid game that you've got to deal with, and just having these events will help break up the monotony, make rebirth systems a lot more enjoyable because there's more randomness. Because right now it's very cookie cutter, it's very straightforward. So adding some randomness and some variation to the gameplay would help dramatically on how people play the game. Because right now I don't really have much reason to come back here. See, we kill him. I got 56 XP. And a crappy glove. I guarantee you that's a crappy glove. It's a level 13 glove. So there's no reason to go back to do the bounties because they give pitiful experience. And I realize it's because they're a low level. I realize this. But this, the same issue comes back is there is not enough variation in the gameplay. Especially if you want us to rebirth 5 times. We have to play through the area 6 times to get a fully maxed out character. And the issue with that is playing through the same events over and over again is going to get really boring really quickly. Because right now, all there's some basic quests and bounties to kill. And the further we're getting on in the questing, in the leveling and stuff, the less and less quests I'm seeing and the more and more bounties that are put out. And I realize putting out a bounty is far more easier than writing up a quest line. I realize this. But that doesn't take away from the fact that these bounties are not really interesting to kill. The bounties are just a bigger version and a slightly more challenging version than your standard mob. and it's not, I don't know how to word it. I really don't know how to word it. It's not very engaging. I guess that's how I would say it. It's not engaging. And I think that's what it needs. It needs some variety. It needs some spice. It needs some excitement. So coming into Trader's Path, there should be like an event right here. A fishing event. Catching X amount of fish for a fisherman. Get you a bunch of experience. Give you a bunch of fishing experience. A mining expedition here. Kill a bunch of things over here. There's endless opportunity with that. Plus, it adds randomness. It adds variation. It also gives people reason to explore the entire map other than these mobs. So, I just kind of wanted to talk about what I really wanted to see in Villagers and Heroes. And I think Guild Wars 2 is definitely up there in my favorite MMOs. And I still play it to this day. You may even see some videos of the game on my channel. But part of the reason why I love it so much is because of that randomness, of the massive amount of events that go on, and they completely change up the way the game plays. And especially on Rebirth, say I don't want to do bounties. Say I don't want to do that. Well, I can level up through these other random events. But making bounties more interesting would help a lot too. Giving them mechanics. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. But there's a Fabled Wolf there. Okay, there's Kill Strike. I'm sorry, Click Scythe. I can't even read. And look at this. So I smack him. Now, some would say that that's a mechanic. That's not a mechanic. I can't dodge it. It's just another attack. So we're just sitting here taking turns smacking each other. And that's how at least up to the point I'm at now, this is how all the bounties are. They're just bigger, and they're slightly more challenging. And they give good XP, so there is definitely a reason. Like, hell, I just got 5,500 XP for that, so that must have been one that I missed. But yeah, that's really all of this. The intention of this video is just to kind of give a suggestion, and wanting to see some more variation in the world. And no matter where you're at, just random events, random mini games. Just randomness, because that is how you're going to increase the longevity of any game, is through randomness. Because people get tired of doing the same old thing over and over again. Once I max this character out, it's going to be a struggle getting another one maxed out. I have to play the game 6 times on one character. Can you imagine making alts? If you wanted every class in the game maxed out fully, you have to play the entire game 30 times, which is insane to me. And I realize that mechanic is in the game. It's been in the game for a while. It's part of the game, and taking it out would be it'd be a horrible idea. It's too far now. We're way too far in this rabbit trail. So I think the best thing we could do is just try to fix it up, make the leveling experience more entertaining, and that not only would it make rebirthing more fun, but it would also make the first time experience more fun. We'd see less people leaving, and we would see more people staying. It would increase the population of the game, overall increasing the amount of money that's going into the game, and then that would give the devs more money to hopefully hire more people. And you see, then the snowball happens. The more developers, the more content. The more content, the more players. The more players, the more money. The more money, the more developers. And it's a constant. I'm sorry, I can't even talk. It's a constant cycle. Sorry, I'm getting excited. And I love this game. I want to see huge success for this game. I know it's been out for a long time, and it gets relatively respectable numbers, but I want to see it go higher. I really do. I want to see this game hit it. I want to see the developers rewarded for their hard work, and I want to see the players happy. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this one, hit the subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.